Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild card game. It's the one-game American League wild card playoff between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Minnesota Twins.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Jose Barrios gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, thanks coming on Jose Barrios. And this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life. 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all three pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
Stepping up now, Kevin Pillar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
No strike.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a four-pitch walk.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And it's fouled away. And he lays off ball four. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. That misses. 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Pilar aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped him up. Polanco over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting third baseman, John Donaldson.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to Mauer, it's a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Giro, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it. All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
So stepping in, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So here's Joe Mauer, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. Now the pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Eddie Rosario would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Count still full, 3-2. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So striding forward now, Eddie Rosario, man at first after the 2-out walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Sano is off at first with 2 away. Stroman, also known as Strosho at times, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Justin Smoke now. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's 0 for 4.
Justin Smoke.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Barrios has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Into the box now, Yonhervis Solarte, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball two.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
2-2 the count. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Rendell Grichuk is on deck. Another full count offering on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. To his left, Polanco in time to first, and there are two away.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 15, Rendell Grichuk.
Stepping in, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Two-0 pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that's in there. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
A full count, 3-2 to Rendell Grichuk.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's only 2 for 10.
Designated hitter, Eduardo Escobar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Misses, ball 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Villar's there. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Coming to the plate now, Max Kepler to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank. That guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman, not great. He's 1 for 8. Stroman comes set. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Popped him up. Tulowitzki moving to his left, and that retires the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball three, but make it 2-1 instead. Third inning, no score to this point. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
You're going to count 2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Russell Martin waits on deck. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
55. Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. The 0-1 home to Martin. And a changeup right down the middle.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So coming to the plate, Jorge Polanco as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jorge Polanco.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Now here's the pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. There is Solarte. And that's the first out.
the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Ready for another chance. Byron Buxton looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and one strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Joe Mauer hit on the ground down the first baseline, and Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
Standing in now, Miguel Sano. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Mauer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready now, Kevin Pillar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Lifted in the air out to left. Rosario is there. He's got it 1 away. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hit in the air down the left field line. On the move is Rosario. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Third baseman, number 20, John Donaldson.
Digging in now, Josh Donaldson. First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Blue Jays go down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Escobar. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
The 1-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Here now the 2-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And that gets him on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that will go down as a painful single.
Hey guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers the knock. That was fun to watch.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Runners off for second. Hot shot down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued 0-0.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Two and one now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Takes this the other way to right. Richard is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Twin strand of pair through 4. Still tied, 0-0.
Leading off for Toronto, first baseman, Justin Moore.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. And that misses 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Into the box now, Yonhervis Solarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Rendell Grichuk waits on deck. Three-two pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 15, Rendell Grichuk.
Here's Rendell Grichuk. First offering on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And 2-out success means Troy Tulowitzki will bat this inning.
And they're hoping one hit turns into maybe 2 or 3, I'm sure.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Inside with the curveball. Bit too much break, and it's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. Halfway home, still no score. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jorge Polanco.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
So here's Joe Mauer as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Two out, nobody on. And this is taken by Mauer. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Here's Miguel Sano. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Mauer, the runner at first with 2 gone. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Striding in once again, Russell Martin. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. And the pitch. Back up the middle. And Martin's going to reach. He's got a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, Kevin Pillar, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
3-2.
Another payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in once again, Devin Travis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a strike. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Now to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. First and second now, one man out. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. Gone! A 3-run shot down the line in left, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now batting.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Left center, base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Solarte.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Trevor May enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Trevor May.
Into the box, Yonhervis Solarte, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Line towards center field. Buxton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Ready for another shot now. Randall Grichuk. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. He's set. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw.
0-2, here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired.
One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays.
Leading off the inning, Eddie Rosario, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Rosario.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Standing in now, Brian Dozier, and it's fouled away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. To second for one. On to Smoke, but it's too late as they'll get just the one.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
So striding in, Max Kepler. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Dozier is off at first with 2 away. And it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, 1 strike away from 6 shutout innings against this lineup. We have a gem on our hands, and the bullpen will be well rested.
The 1-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Ready once again, Troy Tulowitzki. It was a walk in his last trip.
Troy Tulowitzki.
First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 2-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Oscar Hernandez.
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he misses. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. One out, nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Russell Martin now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 0-2 home. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They lead it 3-0. The next twin up, Francisco Cervelli, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Outside, 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Here now the 2-2. This one's down to third. Donaldson's up with it. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. lifted in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And he makes the catch for the second out.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a breaking ball stays outside. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Fernando Rodney has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
56, Fernando Rodney.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Pillar. His past history with Fernando Rodney, he's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Way in front of that fastball. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Striding forward now is the DH, Devin Travis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Changeup in for a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2 is a slider taken in the dirt. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Josh Donaldson will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First pitch on its way. Ball one. 2 out, nobody on.
Ball.
2-0.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
Count 3-0.
Justin Smoke would be next. The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. The next 3-2. Line towards center field. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. So digging in now, Joe Mauer. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. And that one just missed outside. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Roberto Ozuna answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. In now, Eddie Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A ball and a strike. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Escobar. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Sano on second. Rosario is over at first with 1 away. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit hard but foul. Another 0-2 home. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Here's Brian Dozier now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the slurve, strike 1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And that ends the inning. A good performance there by the Toronto bullpen. We've played 8 full. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Twins nothing. Back now in the Twin Cities for what remains of this production of baseball on MLB Network. Zach Duke enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Justin Smoke will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First pitch on its way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Buxton is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Stepping in, Yonhervis Solarte. Lifetime numbers against Zach Duke. He's 1 for 3. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Buxton ranging back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Standing in, Teoscar Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home finds the zone, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they lead it 3-0. Brad Hand takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
52, Brad Hand. Leading off for the Twins, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Here's the first pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Francisco Cervelli will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Striding into the box, Francisco Cervelli, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch. Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 0-1. Ball 1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fly ball, and this should do it. Richard is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
And these wild card games are hard enough. It's your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball, but they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire great crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the American League wildcard game.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Twins, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Tonight's main attendance at Target Field, 40,000. A reminder that extra light rail trains of the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.